Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. 5 weeks come and gone, and we're off in Week 6 on EA Sports. Wilson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go. We'll start on the ground. Gallo drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Back to throw. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go, Shaq. Mustang 19. 18 back. 18 back. 79 Bronco. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Back to throw now. This finds its target. That's Hill. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Cougar 19. 18, high here.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers side of the field.
If you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you They'll recycle it, save it for later, for that next third down coming.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Hey, you block over here. Hey, take 26.
Now they're looking to throw with Rogers. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 19, 18. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19, 65.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A big completion for the rookie out of Penn State, and it gets his guys the first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
19 Cardinal, 60 Eagle, 19 Lion. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
18, Pioneer.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Finds him over the middle. And the Browns pick it up. Not a ton after the recovery, so they're going to take possession deep in their own territory. If there was a metaphorical button over there right now, partner, I feel like this would be the time to press it.
And you know me, I take the elevator right down to the field and press it now.
And this defense, man, they have seized on the opportunity that's been presented to them early.
And here's what happens with defenses. Once they feel an offense is loose with the ball, this poor ball security, they're going to be ripping and clawing and tearing for it all game long.
Now Watson on the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Watson, quick pass wide. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns parlay the turnover into a lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Wilson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. 18, run. 18.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Putting 24 yards on that one. And the Steelers have a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the 47-yard line.
This is Metcalf working that right side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did, an injured Brown, and they're tending to him now. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Shotgun give now to Dowdle. He's across the 20, still going. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Hawk 70.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. Quick pass right side, complete. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40.
Get it! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. Down the left sideline he goes. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Wilson with the return here. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll come out throwing. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
All set to go now from the 35.
60 bison! 19 light!
Throwing now on first down. Finds a seam down the middle. At the 20. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands and don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here.
Set! Ready.
On the draw, it's Dowdle. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have second and goal.
That That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Now as the play clock got down to 5, a timeout comes in. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Go! Cougar 19!
Travel again. And this time he gets in for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on it.
At their own 16-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, set! Cougar 19! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal!
Here's Watson to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Hold the ready!
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, Watson. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Browns 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Come on, come on.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
19.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. 6 yards to go here. It's third down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. They're down to their final one in this half. Five DBs out there for the Steelers. Third down. Tight end going in motion here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Yeah, running with you. I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on
First down now, ball at the 33. From the gun, a run for Dowdle. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. He's going to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Okay, ready?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's the give to Dowdle. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
19, tight.
2nd down pass play coming. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Browns spend their final timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. Thomas Morstead will kick it away. Return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. You ready, right?
Watson to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Brought down by the four-time All-Pro Cameron Hayward.
At the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
19 tight, 19 tight. Cut 19, cut 19. Warrior 70.
They've got a man in motion. Watson looking to throw. All the left side. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
tackled back at the 33-yard line.
60 boxes, 60 boxes.
Throwing on third down, Watson. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Buffalo 18.
He'll throw it. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's caught at the 25. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's first and 10.
Big Lion. Here we go, here we go. X-Penny.
Running it after the penalty. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense.
Cowboy 80. Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he's caught after a game of about 2. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here we go, second down.
Check, Matt. Ready? 70 Timberwolf. Dragon 60.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready? Happy Lion. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready?
Here he goes, third and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He fires one deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Here's a throw. It's a big strike to Hill. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Trick smash. 60 evil. 60 evil. 18 high. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
They'll throw it here on first. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grab the lead on their first series of the half. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts from the goal line. Returnable from near the end zone. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Roll.
Trying the left side with Sampson. And he hit him along the sideline there. Pick up of 9, so second and 1 upcoming.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. He's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
They go play action. Watson buying some time right. He's keeping it, and he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
First down now, ball at the 33.
19 Tiger.
Hand off to Sampson. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now Watson on the play fake. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Come on, come on. Hey, crack all 80.
They'll send a receiver left. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Now, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hurt, hurt. Right there, hurt. Mustang 19.
Motion man sent left. To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long. The Browns are lining up to punt. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. Fields this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. The inside give to Dowell. That's right. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Here we go. 7, go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 24 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's go. Kill. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First and 10. Here's a run to Dowell. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Ready? 19 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. That's complete to Wilson. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Offense up to the line fast. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's caught left side by Hill. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Again with Dowdle. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. The slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
65-13, 5 here. Cut 19, cut 19.
From the gun, Watson. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Ready? Hot set, 79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Watson trying again here on 2nd down. Big strike downfield to Judy. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Given 24 yards on that one. And that's a Browns 1st down. So we're through 3 here. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go, set. Buffalo 8, 70, Timberwolves.
Here's Watson. Looking downfield, and Fannin has it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Let's go now. 70 Lions, 60 Bobcats, Warriors 70, Mustang 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Maverick.
Again, Watson to throw. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Come on, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19, 18. 19 tight, 19.
Working from the gun, Watson. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down. It's a gain of 3. First down, Browns.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Watson now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Ready. Dragon 60. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to the air, Watson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offensive line fast.
50 Vices, 50 Vices. 19 Light. Buffalo 18. Hurt.
Watson with 3rd and long. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Boy, this defensive crew is locked in that O-line's head. They are a-spinning. Back-to-back sacks has his offense on skates, and those blockers can't figure out where this rush is coming from next.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Desperation time here on 4th. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline that penalty. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Again. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game.
Hey, it's not a sack, but these edge players love chasing down runs for negative plays and tackles for loss.
3rd down, wrong with Dowell. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a 2nd time. That's going to bring him to 4th down. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. On now comes their punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Get up. 19 touch. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Here's Watson to the air. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Heads out on the bootleg. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. He's loaded another one up. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
He fields this at the 18. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Catch made left side by Judy. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. So we'll get a pause in the action. Looks like medical staff out for an injured player. And it's Deshaun Watson, the one hurt on the play. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! 18, Pioneer!
Here's the backup. First throw. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. For about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Dragon 60. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Left side, caught by Metcalf. And it's going to be a win for the Steelers. He gets him the first, and they can run this clock out.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. Now, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41.
Hey, smash Bronco!
It's Sampson running out of the gun. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
On the ball now!
To the pace here as the clock continues to run. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Working out of the gun, Sanders. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Working quickly here.
16 yards. That's another
19 target.
Sanders going to throw here on first. And he's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Get it! Cougar 19!
Back to the air here on second. Sanders. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Sanders now on third down. Ooh, line quick there, and they bring him to the turf. Goes to the hurry up here. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
So make a check in the win.